Thanksgiving is just hours away, and today millions of Americans hit the skies, the roads, and our railways. We saw massive holiday crowds moving in and out of San Diego. Good evening. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Marcella Lee.
And I'm Jesse Pagan. More than 55 million Americans are traveling 50 miles or more from home this holiday week. AAA says that would make this travel week the third busiest on record.
While flying and driving are the most popular ways of getting away, more and more holiday travelers are opting to hit the rails.
CBS 8's Richard Allen is live at San Diego International Airport with how hectic it's expected to get after everyone's done with the big day. Richard?
And Jesse and Marcella, very hectic. In fact, airport officials are expecting as many as 84,000 passengers coming and going every day through San Diego International Airport here during this busy holiday week, with yesterday and today and also Sunday and Monday after Thanksgiving expected to be the busiest.
Why would you leave San Diego? It's so nice.
But this day before Thanksgiving, thousands of travelers were doing just that, many heading to San Diego International Airport, where larger crowds earlier in the day had thinned out considerably by the evening.
We thought there'd be a rush. There's no rush. There's nothing. It's like
We'll just
dead
have dinner here, maybe?
This mother and daughter are heading back home to Florida after vacationing here. And while they arrived 3 hours early for their flight, they found out they could have arrived a little later.
But I just got an alert that the flight's been delayed, so.
With construction on Terminal 1 still underway, travelers are urged to get a ride to the airport with parking at a premium. And the traffic heading in here often backed up depending on the time of day.
Parking was the biggest trouble we had.
But China and Ben Cohen, flying home to Georgia for the holidays, managed to find a spot at the last minute.
Compared to the amount of cars and everything outside, we were pretty surprised how empty it is.
Most holiday travelers not taking to the airways are hitting the roads instead, with AAA predicting this Thanksgiving will be the third busiest on record, with more than 55 million expected to travel. And this year, compared to last, more are expected to take the train, according to Amtrak.
It's my first time taking it.
Elise Walker says the $36 fare from the Santa Fe Depot to Los Angeles is well worth it.
And I know that LA traffic is absurd, so I was like, why not just take the train?
Mom Tara Saylor, traveling with son Corbin and daughter Ashlyn, says she learned her lesson last year.
Last year we did the commute. The earliest I can get off work is 4:30, and as soon as you get on the roads, you're stuck in bumper-to-bumper traffic almost all the way. And so I know that they get bored too. I figured we can make it a little bit more fun by going on the train.
In fact, Amtrak says it expects to see pre-pandemic levels of travelers this Thanksgiving week. And no matter how you're traveling, planes, trains, automobiles, the bus expects Sunday to be the busiest travel day of all. Jesse and Marcella?
Now, Richard, you mentioned construction still going on at Terminal 1 at the airport. So what do people need to know before heading there?
Well, that's right. It is very much going on. You need to anticipate that because getting into the airport can be very difficult. In fact, you should try to get here at least 2 hours early, maybe more than 2 hours. Also, if you can, try to get a ride to the airport with a friend or a ride service. And if you're planning to park your car here, know that parking is at an extreme premium. You can, though, make a parking reservation through the airport's website. Jesse and Marcel?
People getting out of cars and running to the terminal 50, 100
it is
yards
crazy.
away, so it can get pretty congested.
People are going to do whatever it takes to get home for the holidays, and they are doing that.
Definitely leave enough time. Thanks so much, Richard.